let's talk about day 32. You know the one. It's that invisible wall you hit on any long journey, especially with fat loss. All that initial excitement, it's kind of gone. The motivation's starting to fade. And this, right here, is where the real test begins. But look, this isn't about finding some brand new plan. It's about really mastering the one you're already on. So let's dive into the blueprint for turning day 32 from a stopping point into a launch pad.
If you remember just one thing from our chat today, let it be this. This is everything. Perfection is a total trap. It's the number one reason people quit after one off day. But consistency, that's your superpower. It's the simple act of just showing up, especially when you really don't feel like it, that actually builds something that's going to last. You know, the very fact that you're even thinking about day 32, that means you're still in the race. You're still in the marathon. And honestly, that alone is a huge victory. So this mindset, it isn't just about gritting your teeth and getting through the day. It's about seeing every single small choice, like drinking that glass of water or going for that walk, as passing another mile marker. You're not just running, you're moving forward. Okay, so how do we actually do that? How do we put that marathon mindset into action? Well, it starts the second you open your eyes. That first hour of your day, it's not just another hour. It's the rudder for the next 23. It sets the direction, making every other good decision just a little bit easier, a little more automatic. Before the coffee, before you even glance at your phone, before anything else, water. I know, it sounds almost too simple, right? But it's a huge act of intention. You're not just hydrating your body, you're sending a powerful message to yourself. My health is the very first priority today. Boom, that's your first win of the day. And that leads us to this, a simple but really powerful filter for every decision you're going to make today. Choose discipline before comfort. Now, this isn't about punishment, not at all. It's about a simple trade-off. You sacrifice a little bit of that easy, cozy comfort right now for a massive return in pride and progress later on. Trust me, it's a mental switch that changes the entire game. And hey, let's redefine what discipline even means. It's not about suffering through something you hate. It's just the choice. It's the choice to honor the promise you made to yourself. It's choosing the person you want to become over the feelings you're having in this exact moment. Every single time you make that choice, you're basically casting a vote for your future self. All right, so with our mindset locked in, let's talk about the physical side of things. Today, we're not just working out. We are moving with intention. The goal isn't to completely destroy yourself. The goal is to build your body intelligently and effectively. It's always about quality over quantity. So for today's workout, it really all boils down to these three things working together. Controlled movement means you're feeling the muscle do the work, not just throwing weight around. Strong posture, that's your insurance policy against getting hurt. And it's your ticket to making sure the right muscles are firing. And your breathing, that's not just something that happens. It's your power source, fueling every single rep and keeping your head in the game. Just like our movement is intentional, our nutrition has to be too. Food is not the enemy, and it's not just here for fun. Today, food is fuel. Every single thing you decide to eat has a very specific job to do in your body to help you hit that fat loss goal. Breakfast really sets the metabolic stage for the rest of the day, which is exactly why we lead with protein. Think of it like this. Your muscles are a little broken down from yesterday's effort. Protein comes in with all the raw materials for the repair job. Plus, it keeps you feeling full and satisfied, which shuts down those mid-morning cravings before they even start. It really fires up your metabolism for hours. And this brings up a really critical question you should ask yourself before every single meal. Am I eating for my goals, or am I eating for my feelings? See, one is a conscious choice that moves you forward. The other is just a reaction that's looking for a little temporary comfort. Just taking a second to ask the question is often enough to shift you from being impulsive to being intentional. Let's move on to lunch. Now, this is not about restriction. It's all about strategy. We're putting together a balanced plate that's specifically designed to give you peak afternoon performance and sustained energy, making sure you don't hit that 3 p.m. slump and start craving junk. So let's break down this plate. Those quality carbs, that's your energy. That's what restocks your fuel tank for the afternoon. The protein, it's continuing that muscle repair job we started at breakfast. And all those veggies, think of them as your recovery crew. They're packed with micronutrients and fiber that keep you full and functioning at your absolute best. You see? Nothing on this plate is there by accident. Now for one of the most powerful and, frankly, one of the most overlooked fat loss tools out there, a simple 10-minute walk right after lunch. This isn't really about burning a ton of calories. It's about sending a signal to your body. It helps manage your blood sugar after the meal, it helps with digestion, and it breaks up all that sitting time. It's a tiny, tiny investment of time that pays off with huge dividends and momentum. Hey, the day isn't over when the sun goes down. How you finish your evening is every bit as important as how you start your morning. The choices you make in the next few hours are all about setting yourself up for success tomorrow. We're not just coasting to the finish line. We're going to finish strong. So if that evening hunger starts to call your name, just run your snack through this quick 3-part filter. Is it light? Is it a controlled portion? And here's the most important one. Is it intentional? Just pause for a second and ask yourself, am I eating this because my body actually needs fuel? Or am I just eating this because my mind needs a distraction?
I want you to try this powerful reframe. Dinner isn't the last meal of today, it's the first meal for tomorrow. You're not just closing out the day, you are preloading your body for overnight recovery and setting the stage to wake up feeling energetic and ready to go, not bloated and behind schedule. It's the ultimate way to respect the effort you plan to put in tomorrow. So as we wrap up our blueprint for day 32, the message is really, really clear. Success today wasn't about some heroic 2-hour workout or a flawless day of eating. Not at all. It was about a series of small, smart, intentional actions repeated over and over again. That right there is the engine of progress.
And here we are, right back where we started. Full circle. You made it through the day. You showed up. You made intentional choices. Go ahead and mark the day as complete and remind yourself of that golden rule. You chose consistency over the impossible idea of perfection. And that's a huge win. So I'm going to leave you with this question. Don't think about having a perfect day tomorrow. That's too much pressure. Just think about one thing. What is the one simple, consistent action from this blueprint, maybe it's the water first thing or that 10-minute walk, that you will absolutely commit to doing tomorrow? Because that one thing, that's where it all begins.
Thanks for watching. Every repetition counts. Every day matters. Stay consistent. See you in the next video.